What are your US midterms predictions? One half the country will hate the results. Lots of "I voted" selfies. I'm gonna win and impose martial law on only one person. Fuck you, Greg, I am coming for you. Somebody will win. Then I will finally stop getting solicitation texts and calls about who I should vote for. There's going to be a lot of people who didn't vote expressing their anger and opinions on the outcome. Former campaigner here. 11 years of professional experience, including 2 as a pollster. I am so glad I'm not a pollster this cycle. The hardest part of polling, the art part of it, is predicting what the electorate is going to look like on election day and waiting towards that. Another hard part is how many of new registered or semi-regular voters to include in the sample, and how much weight to give them. After Roe, there has been a surge in new registrations, and the new registrations have been more heavily Democrat than even 2008 or 2018. But it's been driven by young people, not the most reliable voters. So I could use polling data or an Ouija, and I'm not sure which is better. On balance, I think ours take the House. I think the Senate is 50-50 who's in control. Just too much history in President's party losing seats in the House. The economy is tough. Young newly registered can't be counted on. But whoever is in control of the Senate, I think they run the swing races, meaning it will be 53-47 majority either way. Republicans take the House but the Senate comes down to 2 or 3, too close to call, elections. And the usual fuckery ensues. Theodore Roosevelt revives from his hidden lair in the national park and proceeds to challenge each extremist politician in hand-to-hand combat. The political ads will finally end for a total of 6 months. The text messages have been out of control and watching a sport has become extremely difficult. Hearing about what this candidate did wrong. This person does support abortion rights. Gotcha, evil person across the aisle. Political ads are usually bad, but I feel this cycle has been extremely excessive. Prediction? Yes, Clubber. Your prediction. Pain. The working class will lose regardless of results. Same shush 1T, different day. Gonna be like the scene from The Shining where the elevator opened and the red wave poured out. Crying and whining. And claims of election fraud and intimidation and tampering. You are already seeing it on the front page. There will be accusations of election fraud if the Democrats win. If the Republicans win, there will be accusations of election fraud. Corporate-funded politicians win. Citizens pay taxes. Corporate-funded politicians launder money received from citizens into corporations. Media promotes fear. And we vote again next year. Big money wins. The people lose. Democrats get crushed. Here in what is thought to be a blue-locked state, we are likely going to be sending a Republican to Congress. Vermin Supreme wins everything. Disappointment. Complete and utter chaos. Red taking over the House and Senate. Blue will do the same somewhere in the nearish future. Red will then again do the same sometime after that. That cycle will probably go on until something finally collapses the country. Shit gonna be crazy, then it will not be, then it will for the next 2 years. Carrot, 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 hooray. Red rum. It's been pretty much set for a while. Republicans are poised to take both the House and Senate, which is what typically happens in the midterms. The House and/or Senate normally flip to the opposing party. This was also set to happen because although inflation isn't directly tied to Democratic policies, currently, The party in power is almost always universally blamed for economic issues because people don't read deeply into it and just blame whatever is easiest. 2 years of nothing getting done. A couple of government shutdowns and then the rematch of the geriatrics in 2024. Just the same bunch of rich snobs telling us how to live our lives. We all will lose. I smell blood red. This election, like all the others before it, will be the end of our country's democracy, republic, whatever. See you Wednesday. Bloodbath for the Democrats. Gas prices and inflation are going to cost them in the House and Senate. Republican landslide. I disagree with them on a lot. But I have to admit they have much better messaging than the Democrats. People care more about the cost of their cheeseburgers than whatever the January 6th committee is doing. Republican landslide. Even the rationally minded Democrats are like, WTF is going on here? The Blue Party will be humiliated. And if the Blue Party does not learn the lesson this time, they will lose again 2 years from now. Republicans get the House and Senate. I gotta agree with the pollsters. The GOP takes over both the House and Senate. Republicans will get House. Reddit will go into meltdown. I will bring popcorn. Republicans win and don't do shit. As always.